Hi, my name is Kathleen Metcalf. Publishing this training program is a labor of love for you. Let me tell you the story. In the beginning of my career, I did hiring and training in the retail industry. In my real estate career, I have been an unlicensed assistant and a licensed assistant for a top producing real estate agent. I was also a real estate agent myself, and all that was in the beautiful city of San Francisco, California. When I moved to the East Coast, I went to work for a real estate business coach for 6 years. And every week it seemed I heard her ask her top producing real estate agent clients, when are you going to hire your new assistant and how are you going to train them and still get your prospecting done? And I knew there must be a way that I could help. So I started this business in 2013. I'm a real estate team coach. I support teams to hire and retain great talent. And throughout my years as a coach, I've helped teams establish and maintain productive working relationships. Now that you know more about my background and motivation to create this training program for you, let's look at how we deliver the content to you. When a new assistant starts to work for an agent, no matter how much experience they have, the first 90 days has a steep learning curve. I wanted to get the best training I could to the assistants immediately by having it online and on demand. I knew from experience this would set them up for the greatest chance of success. That's why my team and I created REA 101, the essential guide for real estate assistants in their first 90 days. In the many years I've worked in the real estate industry, I've had the privilege of working with many talented professionals. I wanted to bring to all of you direct access to what these experts have to offer. So I invited 4 other instructors to contribute their knowledge based on their areas of specialty. Let me introduce them to you. The first is Pam Ivy. Pam is a trainer, speaker, author, coach, and owner of Pam Ivy International, which encompasses such companies as REA University and REA Institute, both for real estate assistants as well as the VA Training Academy. She was a virtual assistant herself from 2001 to 2010. She's partnered with dozens of top producing real estate professionals to provide them with listing coordination, lead generation, transaction management, contact management, and marketing and branding services. Pam is based in Ontario, Canada, but she loves to travel and is able to manage her business from anywhere in the world. The next is Jolene McDonough. For almost 20 years, Jolene was the owner of a large real estate company that had about 350 agents. Her focus was on the operations of the business, from the hiring to the financials. She would say to the agents, "Let me organize the company and pay attention to the details, like the money and the staff, so you can go out and sell real estate." Since then, she's been consulting with top producers and brokerages around the country to help them be successful at what they do best, which is to help people buy and sell real estate. Her company name is System Success. Jolene lives in the Pacific Northwest near her family, enjoys watching football and horseback riding, and is a proud grandmother. Wendy Molina. Wendy's background is transaction coordination and transaction management. She's been a transaction coordinator for the past 20 years in California. Her company is the TC Consultant. She also has a TC networking site, Transaction Assists. Plus, she recently founded the National Association of Transaction Coordinators. Wendy teaches and trains both realtors and transaction coordinators the transaction management process for CAR, the California Association of Realtors. Wendy is based in San Diego, California, and enjoys visiting the wine country. Laura Sims has a PhD in history from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. She's a professor at the American University of Paris, as well as has over 7 years of experience creating and teaching online courses. She is one of the instructional designers of this course, REA 101, the essential guide for new real estate assistants in their first 90 days on the job. Laura lives in Paris, France, and enjoys traveling with her husband and daughters. As for myself, I now live in a small town in Vermont with my husband Scott, our 2 cats, Motor and Alvin, and our chocolate lab Louie, who doesn't pose well for photographs. To the agents listening in our audience, as an agent, we know how important it is that you continue to generate new business while your new assistant is training and acclimating to your office. We're giving you a foundation of information and materials on which to build your business. In addition, the Agent Bonus module is designed to help both you and your assistant navigate this new working relationship. As an assistant listening in our audience, no matter what your role is on the team, it's essential that you understand the workflow of a transaction and the running of a real estate business. These 12 modules have been created so you can understand the big picture of real estate transactions, as well as what specific tasks you will need to do in order to get the deal to the finish line. I really loved being a real estate assistant. It's exciting to work side by side with an agent who is driven to achieve goals and help a lot of families buy and sell property. It's rewarding to participate in helping the agent to find new clients, launching listings, and helping to bring transactions to successful, on-time closings. No matter what kind of experience you come into this new job with, the first 90 days in a new job is the best time to ask a lot of questions and learn as much as you can. If you're used to being the person that everyone comes to for information as a great administrative support person, you may not enjoy this phase of the learning process. You will find yourself saying more often than you would prefer, "I don't know, and can you help me?" It's important that you're vulnerable, that you ask for help, and that you use this time to gain as much knowledge and experience as possible. We know that all the different terms and titles and processes in the real estate industry can be overwhelming. REA 101 Essential Guide defines terms for you, increases your vocabulary, provides communication templates, and outlines the different phases of the transaction process. When you're new, put into your schedule 30 to 60 minutes a day to go through the modules. I know this is a busy time for you, but this is an important foundation for your success. We give you sample weekly schedules. Go over this with your agent so you'll feel confident to take the time to study. This way, you can be better at your job faster. We've given you a quiz at the end of each module so that you and your agent can measure your progress. Remember to celebrate your successes when you master the material for each module. We are confident that if you invest your time and energy into learning the material covered in this course, you will be poised to help your agent and the rest of the team achieve great things together. We believe in you, so let's get started.